What's up guys, Aaron here, hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Earnut and maybe you're wondering, is this site legit? Can you really make money? It says make cash while working at home, while studying, right? Let's see if it's legit or are there better ways to make money out there. At any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy. Now on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them so-so, some of them an absolute waste of time. So let's check out Earnut to find out whether this is a good use of your time or not, alright? Now first of all, Earnut is basically what's called a GPT style website. That's get paid to do something, right? So there are many GPT style websites on the internet. I've reviewed a lot of them and you can do a lot of different things like download paid offers, you can fill out surveys, you can play games, you can watch videos. That's generally the different tasks that you can do, right? Now Earnut, it's available worldwide. You can come here, you can sign up, right? And you can just start, working at it. And essentially what it says here is you complete tasks, you play games, you take surveys, you make money from anywhere, and then you withdraw your money instantly, okay? Now, it's pretty much the same with every single GPT website. Some GPT websites pay a little bit better than others, but that's really the only difference, right? So if you come here to the offer section, I'll just kind of show you how it works. Once you're logged in, you're going to see a whole bunch of different offers and games and surveys. That's essentially it, okay? So you can see this one is 25 coins, this is 25 coins or 25 nuts, right? This is 130 nuts. This one, excuse me, 105 nuts. This is 49 nuts. This one is 1,750 nuts. So let's talk about what you actually have to do and how do you actually make this money, right? So first of all, this one right here, 350 nuts, okay? This is a survey. Now this survey basically is owned by another third-party, very large survey company, and I'll show you some of them in a minute, right? And what Earnut does is it's kind of like an aggregator. It works with all of these big offer walls, what's called offer walls, big gaming companies and big survey companies, and they kind of put everything onto one platform. They choose how much they want to pay people out, and if you actually complete the thing properly, then they'll reward you with the right amount of points, and then you can convert those points into real money, and we'll talk about how much money each of these points are worth in a minute, all right? So for example, this survey is 350 nuts, and it might be a 5-minute survey, it might be a 10-minute survey, it might be a 30-minute survey, all right? So you would click on here, you would register, and you would take the survey, and if you complete it successfully, then you'll be credited the 350 nuts, right? Now this might take you a little bit of time, because sometimes you have to fill out what's called a pre-qualification questionnaire before you can fill out the survey, all right? So it might not only take 5 minutes, it might be 30 minutes or 40 minutes long. So sometimes these surveys can take quite a while. Now this game right here, where it says Idle Lumber, right? Empire Wood. Now if I start this offer right here, it says 1,750 nuts, right? Now that sounds like quite a lot, okay? It's a lot more than some of these other ones, 150, 450 bucks. But in order for me to get the 1,750 nuts, because this is an offer, it's a gaming offer, right? I will need to basically hit certain milestones in that game. So even though it looks like it's pretty easy, I can click on here, play the game a little bit, and I'll just get these points. That's not really how it works. It's very likely that this particular game, I will have to reach a certain level inside the game, like level 50, for example. So I'll probably have to log in, register, play the game, get all the points and hit a certain level, for example, level 50, before they will count that offer as completed. Now, as you can imagine, it might take me 2 weeks to get to level 50. It's not going to take me a day, definitely not, right? And the reason why they do that is because they want you to play the game and they want you to buy certain upgrades within the game. That's how they make money. So sometimes these offers are not 100% free, okay? And sometimes they can be very time consuming, all right? Now, some of the other games might be a bit easier, like this one right here, right? Number Wars, okay? 14 nuts. Maybe this one you only have to get to level 10. So this one might be a slightly easier one, but it's still going to require me a little bit of time to get to level 10 or level 5 or whatever it is, right? It might be a few hours before I get to level 5, and then they'll pay me out the 14 nuts, okay? So some of these things, they look simple, but they're not as simple as it looks. Some of them require you to jump through quite a lot of hoops before you get the points, all right? Now, let's talk about how much these points are worth. So on Earnut, 1,000 points is equal to $1. So this game right here, Merge Hotel, the Family Story, right? If I played this and I reached the milestone that they want me to reach, I would get roughly about $1 here because it's 1,000 points. This one right here, I would basically get 14 cents, okay? This one would be 35 cents for the survey, right? So the payout is okay. I would say that it's very, very normal. It's very average for a GPT website, right? These guys do pay out in many ways. They pay out through PayPal. They pay out through different types of cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Litecoin and things like that. PayPal has the lowest threshold. So you only have to make $1, 1,000 coins or 1,000 nuts before you can withdraw, which I think is pretty cool. Bitcoin is $20, so you'd have to make like 20,000 points, which is quite a lot actually for a GPT website. So I would just withdraw through PayPal, okay? Now I want to come down here and just show you what they say, because I think that sometimes, you know, some GPT websites can be very misleading, right? Especially this one. So Earnut, if you come down to the bottom in the FAQ, under the FAQ it says, how much can I earn on average with Earnut? And this is very important, okay? So first of all, it says here, on average, our users earn 400 to 700 a month by spending 2 hours a day on Earnut. So I just want to mention that this statement right here is very, very misleading, okay? Why is that? Because on most good GPT websites, the average that someone can earn on it is roughly between $1 and $5 per day. All right, if you're spending, 4 hours, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, some people even spend 12 hours a day, which is very difficult, by the way, right? It's like, it becomes like a full-time job, okay? You can earn between $1 and $5, all right? But you do have to put in a lot of time. This is a very, very time-consuming thing because it's free. All right, because it's free, I mean, there's no way that they can offer to pay you that much money. But let's do the math on this, right? On average, and I've reviewed many, many GPT websites out there, right? On average, the good ones will pay between $1 and $5. Let's play devil's advocate, and we'll say, we're gonna pay like on the higher end, $5 a day, right? So you spend 8 hours a day on this website, and you make $5 a day. 5 times 30 is $150. Right? $5 times 30 days, $150. Now they say on average their users earn $400 to $700. So that's way, way off already. And it says that you can do it in 2 hours per day. So extremely false statement. Now the other thing I want to say is when you log in and you go to the the leaderboard section, you can do the math because you can see how much people are making in points on average, right? And on average, their top 10 people are earning about an equivalent to about 25,000 points. Okay, so 25,000 points, 250,000 points, right? So that's about $250, right? So $250. So that means $250 divided by 30, it means that some of these people are earning a little bit more than the average. So it's about $8 a day. Now that's possible, okay? That is possible, but it means that these people are working very, very hard on the website, on the actual Earnut website. But $8 per day times 30 days is still only $250. And you have to remember, there are hundreds of thousands of members on Earnut all over the world, and the leaderboard are basically only the top 10 in the world. That means the likelihood that you will generate 250,000 points in a month is extremely little because you're probably not going to be in the top 10%. That's a very, very hard thing to do. That means you're not doing anything else. These people are literally spending every waking hour on this website, and they're still only making $250 a month. And they are saying here that their average user earns 400 and 700 in 2 hours per day, which is simply just not true. There's no way. It's impossible. You can't spend 2 hours a day on this type of website and earn $8 within those 2 hours. No way. All right. I know that because I've been doing this a long time. So just be careful because this statement right here is 100% false. Okay. And it's very, very misleading. So what do I think of Earnut? I think Earnut's okay, as a GPT website. It's nothing really special. There are a lot of other GPT websites out there. Inbox Dollars, Prize Rebel, Swag Bucks. These are all the very big names, right? And they're all very, very similar. They all offer the same type of offers from the same companies. I mean, all of these offers right here are from very, very big popular offer walls, okay? So let me just show you down here. Like CPX Research, BitLabs, Torox, InBrain, Ascend Media, all of them work with these companies already, all right? The only difference is it's just a different website, and what they actually pay out is sometimes can be just a little bit different. But I think that Earnut, the rewards are okay, right? They've got many, many ways to withdraw, all right? But the one thing that I would say is that this FAQ right here, I think that this just completely throws people off because it's a very unfair statement. Because you can already see that their leaders are only making about $250 a month, and they're probably spending 12 hours a day on this actual website. They're working very, very, very hard. All right. So it's not that they don't pay out. I think, if you just want to come here and download a few different offers, play a few games, spend 1 or 2 hours a day, you can make a little bit of money, a few bucks a day. But the question is that a good use of your time? If you have 3 hours or 4 hours a day to spend online, should you only be making $3 or $4 a day? I've reviewed many different strategies where if you spend 3 or 4 hours a day on that strategy, you would be making hundreds of dollars a day rather than $3 or $4 a day. So remember, the internet's powerful, right? And it's not that Earnut doesn't allow you to make money. You can make money, but you have to ask yourself, is it a good use of your time? And because I've been online for almost 16 years now, and I've reviewed so many different types of business models and websites and courses and things like that, I just think GPT websites are kind of a waste of time, honestly. Look, if you live in a part of the world where a few dollars a day is life-changing and you have no capital and there's no way that you can even build a bigger business, then maybe something like Earnut will be okay for you. All right. But if you live in a part of the world where $2 or $3 a day is not really going to make a difference to your life, then there are much better strategies than wasting your time, I think, on a GPT website, right? Especially if you're putting in hours and hours and hours of your time. All right. But it's free, it's global, they do pay out, there's low thresholds, and you can pretty much, you can do this from anywhere in the world. So if you want to check them out, earnut.com. Now, if you're here watching this video and you're like, well, Aaron, I want to make big money, right? I don't want to make small, piddly little bucks like this on a website like Earnut. I want, where's the big bucks, right? And I've reviewed, again, hundreds and hundreds of different courses, strategies, websites. And out of all of them, I still think that there's really one model that I like the best for a beginner, an absolute beginner with zero knowledge, to go from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month minimum, 100% online, right? So if you would like that strategy for free, I've got a free masterclass you can check out. Click the link below and I'll send that to you. I hope you enjoyed this review of Earnut. All the best to you. Good luck, and I'll see you on another video review. Take care.